Let's go back now to the South Australian farmer who hit the headlines on Australia Day for all the right reasons. For the third year in a row, Harrison Schuster has been creating a beautiful tribute in the sprawling paddocks of his family farm, Freeling, north of Adelaide. Footage here on the screen is of his latest work. You can see why it went viral, can't you? I mean, not just the veterans loved it, but every fair-minded Australian. I'm pleased to say that Harrison now joins me from that farm in Freeling, north of Adelaide. Harrison, welcome to the program. I'm so pleased we could get you on because your, I guess, act of honouring our country went viral. It was sent to me hundreds and hundreds of times over. I want to get to how you did it in a moment, but what motivated you? This is the third time you've done it. Why do you do it?
Well, I guess so far it's it's almost been to sort of drown out negativity of the day early. So I like to sort of post it the day before to almost get a head start and put a positive spin on things for other people to sort of carry on and follow on with. So,
oh, I love that. I love that you do it basically to protect our National Day and give everyone out there who loves Australia Day a reason to get up and push your image around and invite others to celebrate, I guess, as we always say, the lottery of life that we've all been blessed to grow up here. Okay, tell us how you do it. I said last night that I thought you did it by cutting down a stubbled paddock, but is that right? And how does it work in terms of the imagery? Okay. Right, so we get into a stubble paddock. You've got the grain out. You've got your tiller on the back of the tractor there, and off you go. How on earth, when you're driving through the paddocks, do you get an image to happen like that?
So yeah, our modern tractors have GPS nowadays, and part of that GPS actually shows us where the edges of paddocks are, so we can sort of till right up to or do everything right up to the edge of the paddock and make most efficient use of the land. So, and part of that, part of those fence lines on the GPS is you can actually, if you're careful with it, you can swap those fence lines out for something you can shoehorn in of your own, like making. So it's actually it was a matter of tricking the tractor into thinking that the fence line was an image that I'd actually put in instead. And from there it was...
And
sorry?
Where did you get the design from?
It was actually back and forward. So nowadays, like AI, that's the only thing that is AI about it, not the actual thing itself. But AI assistants are actually getting good enough to sort of go back and forward with ideas about certain things, even images. So it was a bit of back and forward discussion and then coming up with some additional concepts and then editing it just to make sure it's actually got some correct features. Like, for example, the Anzac hat with the fold. Small details, but then adding initials and making sure that Southern Cross is just right, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So it was...
Wow. And what's been the reaction of your community? What have people said to you?
It's been overwhelmingly positive. So it's great to see that, like, especially recently, it seems to be that people are getting even more into it. It's sort of taken a bit of a turn in the past few years. Have you noticed the same?
Yeah, I have, absolutely. And I mean, I'm just listening to you thinking you should be Australian of the Year, or we get you into Parliament because, I just think it was such a game changer in and around Australia Day to have an image like that's, a lot of hard work to create that we all shared and felt proud about our country. Are you going to keep it up?
That's the thing. So the past 3 years, the reason I've done it is because we've actually had time to do it. So how would it work? So we usually harvest until the end of February on an average year, or end of February. But the past 3 years have actually been dry enough in the mid-north, well, almost the southern coast of Australia, the whole country. It's just been dry enough the past 3 years that harvest has finished early enough to be able to do this. So there's been time. So if it doesn't happen next year, it's bittersweet, but it just means that South Australia's had a good season.
Well, it is bittersweet, and we want you to have a good season, but I hope someone around the country is going to offer you one of their paddocks and invite you to come and do your magic somewhere else, because I think, I tell you what, we really need it, and we're starting to look for it every year. So good on you, Harrison. Thanks for joining me.